We're checking the audio, I just said. And I knew why I had to check the audio, right? So here we are. Audio fixed. LMU is working. Discord is working too. Awesome. Right. Guys, welcome to today's VMS Pro Series run. Round number 4. We started practice 40 minutes ago. It is a hot setup, I want to call it. Took an old base, cranked up the rear right height again, trying to somehow make it work. Ended up doing 45.6ish in race trim. I was just taking that for now. Have you moved this in the channel? I guess that's a no. Why is shit not working, honestly? F me. Not sure why, but I can't move us.
Ah, let me check.
Meanwhile, I parked off track for 50 seconds. Lap invalidated. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, privileges.
Potentially. Alright, Alright, speaking about privileges, let's see how privileged we're today with no practice again. I want to somehow finish top 7, top 6, if somehow possible. Between you and me, I doubt it. It's going to be ridiculously hard to do a good result here. I think overtaking is... might be the track with the hardest overtaking possibilities of them all. Let's see how it goes. Maybe we can pull a strategic masterpiece. I have my doubts. But let's just do the event. Let's just do the quali. Let's just do the run. Actually, settings, graphics, lock horizon low. Not actually sure why I forgot about that beforehand. Since it's Sebring, I want to have it low, so that the track isn't shaking as violently. Marley, hello there. Lots of motorsport today. Hey Thomas. Hey Ken. Hey Ionuts. Yeah. Lots of motorsport today indeed. Between you and me, guys, I'd rather be sitting in front of the TV watching the Indy 500 now, instead of racing VMS Pro, but it is what it is. Same for everyone. And I'm glad that you guys are with us. MD275 with the Prime sub 7 month on the passion check. And I think the passion is absolutely checked out, isn't it? Because if we were not passionate about sim racing, we'd be indeed watching the Indy 500. But thankfully we're passionate. So here we go. Ah, it's delayed because it was drizzling. Copy. Well, I guess it will go within the next 2 hours though, which is a shame to an extent. But okay, let's see what we can do in Hypercar then. 44.6 is the current benchmark with the quali run by Grigoletto. As we're currently sitting on a 46.0. In terms of lapping pace, which surprisingly is way too slow. But yeah, the numbers coming up, as you can see, 45.6. We might get 45.0-ish. Not gonna lie, guys, if we can put ourselves 3/10 within Gielhut, we're probably not looking too bad. I don't know. I think the Ferrari might be a bit down compared to the Toyota and the Pug. But I guess we'll see in qualifying how the big picture is looking. Also now coming for a 45.0. Scratching a bit on the ground. Damn it. Yeah, broke way too late. So I'm questioning whether, especially since the front keeps stretching, I'll slightly adjust the front end, just that tiny little bit, so that I don't get that much scrubbing. Because as a matter of fact, the scrubbing also would mean bottoming into the final turn, into turn 1. This is all gonna cause understeer and so on. So, nothing that we really want, right? I think Musa and Azatec are already in the DD wheelbase area, aren't they? Might be wrong. Let's see if that front end change is just making the front overall worse, or generally a bit better, as we've somehow cleared a couple of small bumps, you know. I can't say anything towards the quality of either brand. All I know is that both are kind of flush in the sim racing market. Azatec a lot with Matt Malone from the US. Despite I think Azatec itself is it a Danish company? I thought it's European based at least. I might be wrong. Well, Marley, you have surely a long Sunday going for you today. Doesn't feel too bad at the minute. 44.5. Yeah, Baldwin is my favourite for the victory together with the NA today. I think those two, well, we're gonna have it. Can't really say if my front end is improved or not. Hey Everett. In the VEC one, yes. Or in which 24 hours of Le Mans you're referring to? Ah, that might explain why Nicholas is currently a bit slower than I expected him to be in the beginning. But that doesn't need to mean anything. The question is how much could he have prepared still, despite the 24 hours of Spa. 44.4. I thought when that is a sick lap time, to be honest. There was no quali yet. The race is in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, nice, and the next lap we're going to be doomed by traffic. Let's see. Ah, there you go. Huben. Well, just marginally ahead of us, right? Not much. 7,000. Meanwhile, Yanni got close to Baldwin. Well, closer to Baldwin, not close yet. Setup adjustment felt fine, to be honest. As we have 10 more minutes to get a decent lap in, just for the feeling. Well, Thomas, I hear ya. The postponement is for sure a big concern in the community. But the biggest concern for me is that the update isn't finished. So I might be I might be a bit controversial here, saying if they find out that something is not right with the update, you know, small bugs aside, whatever that doesn't compromise the player experience too much, then okay. But if there is a serious concern about a feature that they're going to put out I hope they rather postpone again instead of releasing something that's not good. I know that is not what you guys want to hear. I think track evolution is mental.
Is it even present? Like, does it work? It used to not work.
I don't know, I just got a super first sector in. And Grigoletto apparently did too. Overtook 2 GTs already, but still ahead of my personal best, so I think track's increasing. Yeah, Thomas. Well, I guess I'm not too much concerned about their servers because I haven't seen a server crash yet in VMS Pro series either, and we're running for 2 hours 40. Obviously nothing compared to a 24-hour stream race, but just generally speaking, I think the server architecture in itself is probably working fine at the minute. Something that's not working fine at the minute is my brain though. Oh. And yet it's still looking like a PB. Can maybe just get aircon. Nope, not even him. Need to be much more aggressive on brakes, apparently. It wasn't much better corner, that one, but at least something. Felt like a cut on the entry as well. Well, one more lap after this for us. We don't die. That looks alright. Lost a good amount of ground. But well. It's not a Ferrari challenge at all. Ah, fuck.
I don't know about your track evolution. I'm not getting any.
I improved 3/10. But then I wonder about this Grigoletto 0.2 anyway, like how is it possible? I can do a 0.5 max.
And then people are saying that Ferrari is maybe 3/4 off pace, but I cannot see myself doing a 43.8 here.
Interesting one.
Luckily Macaulay is not here, so I can blame BOP. But you're ahead of Huben, so keep it up.
Thank you MD for making me aware of changed thumbnail. Yeah. Just another proof of my current state of brain. MD, who are you referring about? No spoilers, please. I want to have a rewatch at some point. But I guess the first caution is out. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Alright. We're heading into the qualifying then. And while qualifying is on, yeah, grabbing a coffee and you guys watch some GT3 running. Guys, if you appreciate the program, if you love the Le Mans Ultimate stuff, please have a follow on Twitch, subscribe on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already. Sorry about the last couple of weeks without huge content apart from shorts. You know, we got a dog, felt sick. Well, I didn't feel sick, I was sick. You still hear it in the voice a bit. I'm not 100% back, but working on it. So yeah, I really sincerely hope to do a little bit more streaming again from now on. Heading into the month of June. May was a Was a disaster on so many ends. But yeah, it is what it is for the moment. Miss Formula 1, thank you very much for your follow. Welcome to the stream. Enjoy the qualifying in the LMGT3 category. We're going to have a run with Callum today. Some Porsche vibes for you. Not sure if it's going to be intimidating, but I'm going to put you to standings, I'm going to put you to timing. And then you watch 10 or 15 minutes qualifying for GT3, and then it's our qualifying, and then it's 1 hour of racing here at Sebring. I'll be right back grabbing the drinks, so see you in a bit. Ah, poor Callum. Penultimate. Porsche doesn't give you the vibes. Copy. Maybe his rearwards driving skills are giving you some vibes though. Anyway. Can't wait.
Yeah, exactly. Can't wait for kind of it to be over, but or can't wait to get a new front suspension, because the front suspension on the Peugeot is non-existing, but I don't know if it's any better for you.
At least my car is in somewhat okay condition. But talk to me again in lap 11 of the race.
Yeah. Hopefully 120 degrees on the Ferrari tires.
For sure.
But the rule is that we can join the fast lane at 11:00, right? But fast lane is quite far from the garages, so we can just go, right? Needing a confirmation from my manager.
It's Maul. I guess so. The question is the fast lane considered the line behind the garages?
I mean,
Depends.
what else is the fast lane?
Depends if the garages outside lanes are concurrent when we go through the opening.
I've already been crashed into.
Hard to say what is fast lane and what is not fast lane. Maybe we pull a ticket to ask for next season.
Yep, perhaps.
Soccer racer, yep.
Good luck.
At some point they're gonna come with a comeback in Creator Series for sure. When F125 is out, I'm certainly gonna do one race. Good luck to you as well.
Thank you.
Are you guys missing me so much in the Creator Series in F1? Thank you so much, Miss Formula. I'm just gonna call you Miss F1. Otherwise I'm getting PTSDs on my mouth for the formula. There is a T84 Plus. Well, it's my old calculator from school, and I use it for fuel calculations mid-race. Because it lets me nicely do 3 or 4 steps in calculations with seeing the calculation steps that I took, so I can jump around between them. Okay, you got me, Miss F1. You got me. I don't 100% remember, if I'm honest. On that weekend when we met in Dortmund, I think I've tried to remember 25 names. It was a bit too much for my small brain. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna do a strategic move here. Because James will be much faster than me and I don't want to be signed up by impeding. Just gonna let him go. Because there is a gap to cars behind, and so I can just do my rhythm, my stuff, you know. And let the two ahead of them, the two ahead of me just, you know, deal with their own sort of stuff. You need some German support. Copy, copy. Isn't there any German right now in the Creator Series? What happened to Dave Gaming? Too late on the brakes. But the tires are not there yet. If Fabio's from Portugal, I understand, despite he living in Hamburg. He doesn't count as a German. Oh, James there with the pits. Probably only two laps worth of fuel in the car. I'm not doing a particularly great job here. 45.1. This is bad. This is way too slow. Oh, I just can't get it out of the tire. 44.2 by Aircon, crazy. Not even sure if I want to blame the tire. I need a couple of tenths more, come on. Yeah, looking better. Get me a good sunset and we're fine. Too long on the brakes. Too much understeer. Not what I wanted. Ah, Carola. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry for not remembering that well. Thoughts on today's F1 Snail Grand Prix? I need to focus on finishing this lap. Rotate, come on, come on, come on. Back. Excuse the language. Nice. Drop the brain when seeing 310 up. Coming.
Yep.
Thanks. Much better sunset. I'm not sure if I can do any better, really. Especially now, I need to save a bit of fuel. And I somehow need to keep the tire temps up. Yeah, I honestly think my tires are done. Yeah. Box, 2/10 off, no chance. Like, even if I nail those 2 corners now. First one isn't particularly nailed. Get hardly faster. Yeah, the bumps and the general layouts make it surely one of the harder tracks indeed. Are we allowed? Sorry. Don't talk to him in the middle of the corner, Michi. Hey, Noel. Not sure. I think it might work. Give it a try. Yeah, I'm completely honest with you. I'm happy with qualifying. With the amount of... Only 10 hypercars anyway. Cool. I'm worst of the top guys. Not sure what happens with Marco. Oh no. Well.
Yeah, PB. 2 BBs.
Actually. I'll see you in an hour. Well. How many laps is the race going to be?
That's a great question. I forgot, but we have the overlays.
Eventually. Probably like 34, 33.
Or yeah. I think it could be 30, 34. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. Not the start that I wanted, really.
Hope that was fine.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your sub. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream.
Sorry, he pushed me off, so had a bad run out.
Refrain commenting on that. I'm not sure what's wrong with your settings, because for me, LMU really feels great with SimuCube. Okay, it is what it is. Pace is bad. No, I don't think so. Would need to do them into a post. Nah, quite the opposite, Jerome. Thank you, Jerome. Yeah, guys, I can't drive. I can't drive right now. Be right back. Yeah. I can't drive like that. As you guys know, I had the flu all week, and I'm still weak. I'm not ready for the drill. A sad story. Pace didn't look too bad. But, you know, at the end of the day, 4 points or 0 points. Health is more important. So I retired from the race. It's a sad story. I'd rather have this a DNS instead of a DNF, but it is what it is. Yeah. Streams this week will... Not sure if they will happen or not happen. Need to see. Anyway, it's the best decision to stop racing if I don't feel too well. So I'm gonna quickly give Yerne an update whenever he's on the straight. I'm not gonna fight. And then I'm gonna call it a day. Feel free to join Yanni's stream, Yanni's sim on YouTube. He's live with a much better POV than what you see here. Obviously. I'm fine. I'm gonna talk to you later.
Alright, see you.
Right. Guys, that's gonna do it for today. Yeah. What shall I say? These things happen, sadly. Anyway, have a great start to the week, guys. Hope I can come back with some content this week. Even though it might be different type of content. But let's see, guys. Have a great evening, everyone. Great start to the week. See you and bye-bye.